Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. I'm Frank Morano. Now, while I don't know a great deal about cryptocurrency, this is the show that spends more time discussing cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and blockchain than all of the other shows in cable news combined. So it's a real treat for us to be joined by a gentleman who's not only a real expert, but a man who's written the book, literally, on all of those subjects. Randy Charles Epping, he's the manager of an international consulting firm called IFS, right? And he's the author of the new book, The New World Economy. Richard, it's good to see you.
Thank you, Frank.
Thanks
Randy.
for coming in.
Yeah.
So when we talk about the fusion economy,
right.
What are we talking about? What is the fusion economy?
Well, it's this new global economy that just everybody's kind of shaken by the ability for something to happen in one part of the world, and it makes a huge effect on the other. I mean, we're seeing it today. We saw it earlier this week when Trump went to Davos, Switzerland, to avoid the impeachment, which apparently we're not talking about today.
I'll leave that to others. I will leave that to others. I think there's some other
issues
his
choice to go to Davos was basically, let's talk about economic issues. So he started touching on things like trade agreements, climate change, all those things that are affecting us. We tend to want to worry and think about our own little investments, but in the end, we're all part of this big fusion global economy that if we don't understand the basics, we're not really going to be able to play our part.
So tell me about your book, The New World Economy. What made you want to write this? Why is this an important book for people to read?
The main reason for the book is to give everyone out there a chance to just get a basic idea of the simple, or a simple idea of the concepts. Because if you let the politicians make the decisions, if you let the economists, everybody thinks the politicians are going to make right economic decisions. But in fact, economists try to tell politicians what to do, and politicians of all sides of the spectrum, I'm not just talking about the left or the right or the middle, they're going to look after their own political interests. So to expect politicians to make the right economic decisions is a mistake unless they're being pushed by the electorate. So the idea is that the electorate out there, with the tools that hopefully I will give some, and apparently you're giving a lot as well.
Well, we're trying. We're trying.
Yeah.
But I think when some people hear the terms cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, blockchain on television or on radio, a lot of them, their eyes just glaze over and they figure, okay, I'm just never going to understand what that is.
Right.
You do a great job in the book of explaining what these things are.
Thanks,
let's start with cryptocurrency.
Right.
What exactly is cryptocurrency, and what role is that going to be playing in the world economy going forward?
Well, cryptocurrency, the first chapter of the book are cryptocurrencies real? Is it real money? And they do serve as money. People are using cryptocurrencies to pay for things. They're investing in cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is just one of many cryptocurrencies. And the advantage of things like Bitcoin is they use this technology called blockchain, which actually has nothing to do with the idea of a cryptocurrency in itself. But blockchain allows us to be sure that nobody else has tampered with this information. I mean, think about when you were a 7-year-old and you'd send a message to one of your friends by switching the letters to numbers.
Right.
And then the friend would take the alphabet, check the numbers. Blockchain is just simply a very sophisticated example of that. I use another example in the book of the ancient Greeks when they had to send a message from one of their city-states to the other, and they wanted to send it and make sure nobody could read it along the way. They shaved the head of the guy, the runner, tattooed the message on the skull, let the hair grow back, because this was a time when people had a lot more time to spend. The hair would grow back, they'd send the runner out. As soon as he arrived in the new town, they would know that no one had seen the message and no one had tampered with the message. And that essentially is what blockchain technology is.
All right, now a lot of people are concerned that Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, can be used for, actually, we have to pause here. We'll want to have you back. Want to encourage everybody to buy The New World Economy by Randy Charles Epping. Randy, thanks so much.
Thank you, Frank.
Appreciate it. Check out the book. We'll be right back. We're going to explore the Mandela effect. So much of what you think you know is wrong. We'll go over it with Jennifer Bohr Cuevas next. You're watching Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. We'll be right back.